I don't care what nobody say. Eminem got his career destroyed by Benzino.
I don't got nothing against Eminem. I don't want to go through. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want.
Hey, this is obviously AI. I don't even know who Benzino is, but I just know he destroyed Eminem in that beef.
A lot of people think that Eminem ruined Benzino's career. However, when you take a look at how things played out from the very beginning, it's a lot deeper than you might have thought. Although he's released several diss tracks where he's absolutely obliterated Zeno on wax.
See, bro, like 3 diss tracks. Are you obsessed with that man? That's some. You know what I'm saying? That's some. You know what I'm saying? That's some that type of stuff.
The only person he can blame.
Benzino Coil Away dad. See, bro, Benzino won. Eminem don't got a superstar daughter. What the heck? That's some fan-ish, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hey. I only know Eminem's daughter because he always talk about her in his music. That's the only reason I know his daughter. I know Coil Away before I knew her dad, bro. Before I knew Benzino. So it's like,
is himself. My name is Luesta, and today we're looking at how Eminem destroyed Benzino's reputation and may have even ruined his relationship with his daughter, Coil Ray, in the midst of it. Back in the 2000s, Benzino was just another rapper vying for his place in the mainstream, but the artist from Boston found the cheat code because...
Bro, what? A rapper from Boston? He got a thick ass job. But I never heard of a rapper from Boston.
Not only did he make music, he had control of one of the most influential outlets in the culture at...
Nah, I take back everything I said. Eminem and him are on the same level. I was gonna give bro some grace just because I didn't like Eminem, but nigga, you're from Boston, bro. Gotta be. I never even heard a Benzino song, so they both took L's.
At the time, as a co-owner of the Source magazine, even though he didn't help start the magazine from scratch, his connection with Dave Mays, the Harvard graduate who founded it, opened doors for him to get involved. Although the specifics of his role were
Why is his face like he got stung in the face by a bee? Like, you know when dogs get stung in the face?
Crystal clear, Dave maintains it was intentionally kept vague, but that he definitely played a crucial role in guiding
Is that face fat? I don't even think that's face fat. That's just face structure.
Content of the magazine. And along with that, cracks in the foundation of this once powerful outlet began to show when Benzino and his group, the almighty RSO, kept getting suspiciously positive reviews. And for some readers, this was the beginning of the end. I'm 44. I remember the Source having a shitload of almighty
I can't stand old niggas, bro. Like, why are they on the internet, bro? This nigga name is Florida Pressure 3493. He has a PlayStation 5 as his profile picture, and he's 44 years old.
RSO ads every month, and they...
If you play video games a lot...
Thank God I got an ad. I just didn't want to look at that comment anymore.
Others pointed out that the first major red flag was when Benzino's group received a 5 mic rating, which is the equivalent of a perfect 5-star review for their new album. As his own music kept getting put up on a pedestal by the magazine that he owned, fans...
Benzino don't know, he don't even look like a real person, bro. See, bro, how does Eminem get credit for bro, Benzino? That's like John Cena beating Santino, the dude with the puppet on the WWE for the WWE Championship, bro. You don't become the GOAT off that. You don't become good off that. You get no credit from that. That's like paying a prostitute to lose your virginity, bro.
Fans of the magazine saw this as a real conflict of interest that could be damaging to their credibility. But unfortunately,
listening to Benzino is like listening to MGK. I don't think it's that bad. MGK is not that bad. Granted, I haven't heard a MGK song in a decade. Since Wild Boy. I'm a Wild Boy. That was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. I liked that.
for the staff at the magazine,
I'm a
Benzino
wild
was
boy.
about to make things a whole lot worse. That's because in 2002, Benzino began gunning at Eminem's neck. You see, Benzino had a huge problem with the fact that Eminem was basically blowing up like crazy around this time. His albums were selling millions of units, he was all over MTV and other music media outlets, and he was being praised as hip-hop's best rapper.
Nigga said listening to MGK is like listening to the new Trippie Redd. I don't even think Trippie Redd been dropping music.
However, to Zeno, Shady was just proof of everything that was wrong in mainstream rap, and he would use his platform to voice outlets, and he was being praised as hip-hop's best rapper.
Why Eminem is the greatest of all time? The debate is over. Who is the greatest in any field is something that would never be ceased to be discussed. And hip-hop is no expectation. From old school to new school, fans of the genre have argued fiercely over which artist has topped the charts in terms of skill and success. The consensus is almost always unanimous when it comes to Eminem. However, with a career spanning 3 decades, Eminem is undoubtedly the greatest of all time. Now we need to smack the fuck. See, he only got 1 like. He has 1 like. And you added this, bro. The propaganda for Eminem is crazy. He has 1 like on. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Do people see this? Like, what?
However, to Zeno, Shady was just proof of everything that was wrong in mainstream rap, and he would use his platform to voice his opinion on the matter, stating,
bro.
I had a problem with the machine, with a double standard in hip-hop. Certain media outlets look at him as the savior and the #1 in hip-hop, and do not recognize the guys out here that created hip-hop. Eminem is just a hood ornament for the machine. You think I could grab my crotch and put my ass in people's faces the way he does? No way. But as long as the color of his skin and his eyes fits what America wants, it's alright.
I remember some white dude told me that M was the best rapper because he had higher vocabulary. That shit had me weak, bro. I be arguing with these videos right here. Let me go to it real quick. I be arguing with these niggas all damn day in the comments, bro. All damn day. It's like, bro, give it up, bro.
This 2000 was.
Give it up. Damn, I look crazy in this. That look crazy. 82 likes, 470 dislikes. Jesus. Bro. Like, I be arguing with them every day, bro. Like, they just be leaving paragraphs. Like, bro, go get a job or something. Like, if you need somebody to agree with you that bad, you don't even believe in what you believe in.
He then went on to argue that Eminem only managed to gain success and profit from controversial lyrics about topics like killing his mother, abusing his girlfriend, and drug use simply because he was white. On the other hand, black rappers had to work much harder to entertain their audience and secure radio play and recognition. Alongside making these bold claims, Benzino also decided to directly attack Eminem by releasing the track Pull Your...
Hey, hey, those are all solid points. All valid points. But they'll just bring it up and acknowledge it, but don't ever say nothing about it. I remember that Eminem millennial cancel shit happened. They tried so hard to defend him, bro. Even nobody gave a fuck, bro.
Skirt Up, where he dubbed Shady.
He has the weirdest fan base on planet Earth. Them niggas are weird. They're weirdos.
A 2003 Vanilla Ice.
2003 Vanilla Ice, how you playing it? If you ask me, you really ain't that nice, you overrated.
He also
Facts.
claimed that due to the early publicity the Source magazine provided Eminem, he essentially played a key role in Eminem's rise to fame.
You was unsigned hype before you ever met Dre. I birthed your little career, now you owe your life to Ray.
And as we know, M isn't someone who's just going to take being dissed by a lesser MC lightly. So shortly after, the first batch of diss tracks aimed at Benzino arrived with Don't Wanna and Nail in the Coffin, which have gone down as one of Eminem's finest responses in history, where he says,
You sit behind a fucking desk at the Source butt kissing and begging motherfuckers for guest appearances, and you can't even get the clearances, cause real lyricists don't even respect you or take you serious. It's not that we don't like you, we hate you, period.
Since the release of this track, it has been a double-edged sword for Benzino, because on one...
That shit was so ass, bro.
one hand, he got murdered on it, but on the other, it actually raised brand awareness for him.
I'm gonna raise my kids to hate this nigga, bro. That 90s shit, a mixed bag for me, not gonna lie. Bro, there's so many good rap, but like Nas, Jay-Z, I actually sat down and listened to their albums. They were miles better than, bro. Everything about their music is way better than Eminem's. And I wasn't even like a Jay-Z fan. I didn't grow up listening to Jay-Z, bro. Went back to listen to his music, bro. His music actually like transfers to like to today. It's actually good, bro. Jay-Z is actually good. Way better than Eminem. Nas, way better than Eminem.
If you heard of Benzino, it's because of this rap. And if you haven't, it's
Bro,
definitely
even DMX. DMX did that shock factor stuff that Eminem was doing way better. And it sounded better.
because of this rap. Rather than taking the loss like a
Tyler the Creator. Bro, Tyler the Creator had a whole like storyline behind his shock factor lyrics and albums and songs. Eminem was just doing it for attention, like a little attention whore.
man with a little bit of dignity, as Eminem suggested on the track. This marked the start of Benzino basically waging an entire war against Eminem, using his magazine, The Source, as his primary weapon. For starters, he made sure that Shady never got a perfect 5 mic.
We believe there's something about M&A. It's the
Bro, Chicago's the best looking city in America.
Rating for the Eminem Show, which is widely deemed as a classic hip-hop album.
I listened to that. That shit was garbage.
When the Eminem thing came through the source, at this point it's getting disrespectful. So how the fuck am I gonna have this nigga in my magazine?
Wait, hold on, can he say nigga? Like, I ain't gonna lie. When he was talking about Eminem being white, I'm looking at him, I'm like, huh? Cause you light bright and like 2 shades from being white. You light bright and like 1 shade from being white. You don't go outside for the summer. You gonna be you in the same boat as Eminem.
Would you?
Even when he's talking about doing shit to somebody's daughter, we don't need, bro. Like, I don't get how he got that far with the lyrics that he was saying, bro. It's weird.
You're not gonna put nobody in your magazine and give this nigga 5 mic after this nigga's being disrespectful. You wouldn't do it, man. You wouldn't do it. Nobody would.
This might have felt like a win for him back then, but what Benzino didn't realize was that this was the exact moment where it seemed like his tension with Eminem first started getting in the way of his personal and professional life. Because suddenly, he hurt the reputation of the one thing in his life that really made him far more relevant than hip-hop ever did. Benzino just didn't understand the art of war. Using the Source as a vehicle to diss Eminem wasn't a smart business move, considering that Interscope, by the way of Universal, owned a chunk of the music industry. He let his emotions get in the way. Benzino admitted that he compromised the magazine's
one thing Universal ain't gonna let you do is they ain't gonna let you mess with their artists. They not gonna let you mess with their music. They're money makers. I know they're putting like millions and millions of dollars into Eminem. That's probably why he got so big. But they're putting millions and millions of dollars into Eminem just because they know he's gonna bring millions and millions of dollars back. So you're not finna, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna fuck up their money. They will kill you before they let you mess up their money.
reputation because he was getting disrespected so badly by M. Eminem was fully aware of the missteps Benzino was making at the head of the Source, and he made this clear when he appeared on Angie Martinez's show in 2002 and exposed the entire situation.
We all know what's going on at the Source. Ray Benzino has Dave Mays shook, and you can't play 2 sides of the fence. You can't be a rapper and own a magazine, own half of a magazine, because then what happens is you call rappers that you like, you call them and you want them to make a guest appearance on your album, and if they don't want to do it because you suck, then he's going to take you out that magazine. So you can't play both sides of the fence like that. You just can't do it.
Savagely dissed by M once again on The Sauce after the Eminem
Yes, you can. He owned a fucking magazine. What?
show's rating was revealed. Benzino was ready to unveil.
That's like me. That's like somebody having a YouTube channel, right? That's like somebody having a blog page, right? And they have a YouTube channel, and they want people to be on their YouTube channel, and they don't want to be on a YouTube channel. But the blog channel is like a whole bunch of streamers. They don't post them on their streamer blog page. Like, bro, like, of course, you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. I own this, you're not gonna benefit from what I own.
What he believed would be a major chess move in their ongoing feud. But like everything he's done when it comes to his infatuation with M, it was only going to blow up in his face. From the start of the beef, Benzino's issues with M were allegedly because he was given preferential treatment as a white man in a black culture. The only issue with that is that everyone knows how much of a student of the game Eminem really is.
Bro, whoever made this video is just glazing, just glazing. Get it out your mouth, bro.
Rival magazine XXL
Get off his lap.
even went on record to counter what Zeno was pushing by saying, Eminem brings together white and black people. He does it while representing rap music in its truest form. The larger he gets, the larger hip-hop gets, no matter what anybody says. This dude lives, breathes, eats, and shits hip-hop. But everyone has skeletons in their closet, and Eminem was no different. When it came to light that a young Eminem had once recorded a diss track targeting a black ex-girlfriend, including demeaning remarks about black women and slurs, Benzino saw an opportunity he couldn't pass up.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. What? I knew I didn't like him for a reason. I knew it. He did what?
You know, we actually did our homework on him. It was like, 2020 investigations and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we found out where he lived, where he grew up. And then I think I was in Puerto Rico. When I got the call from Dave, he was in the office saying that there was 3 white kids that came up there with the tapes. They call it the racist rap hour tapes.
In these tapes, Eminem is heard saying the following lines.
And here's a place where I like to roam. And all the girls that I like to bone have the big butts. No, they don't, cause I don't like that nigga shit. I just here to make a bigger hit.
Later in the freestyle, Eminem raps to never date a black girl because they only want you for your money. Although Benzino has claimed that a publication like The Source would have bought the tapes even if he wasn't beefing with M, they probably wouldn't have held a whole press conference to unveil their
Bro, I like how this just got swept under the rug and niggas never heard about it.
findings. Or at the very least, published a poster in the magazine of Benzino holding Eminem's severed head in celebration. Don't make this a double standard, Benzino said at a press conference as he spoke to the assembled press. We gotta treat this the same way you treat Mike Tyson, Kobe Bryant, R. Kelly, and O.J. Simpson. With that kind of claim, it's clear that Benzino wanted M to be publicly outcast forever. But unfortunately,
bro, black people don't listen to Eminem. Only black people that listen to Eminem are black people that date white women, bro. Now tell me if I'm lying. I'm not, bro. Only black people that listen to Eminem are either black people that date white people, or you know what they are, and black people that just grew up around nothing but white people and date white people. Not gonna lie, I ain't ever heard an Eminem song anywhere other than the white community, bro. And there ain't nothing wrong with being white, bro. It's just, there's something wrong with being an Eminem fan. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with being white. There is nothing wrong with being white. Everything is wrong with being an Eminem fan. Everything. Eat a dick. If you feel some type of way, don't leave a comment, nigga. Eat a dick.
for him, the world wasn't playing ball. And because they had already shown a clear disdain for Shady, it was easy for
I got hella white friends. Hella white friends. I ain't gonna say hella white friends. I'm cool with hella white people. I ain't gonna say hella white friends. I'm cool with hella white people. But yeah, if you're an Eminem fan, just eat a dick, bro.
For him to counter. Ray Benzino, Dave Mays, and The Source have had a vendetta against me, Shady Records.
Bro, this is just another testament of like, people don't care what you do if you popular enough, bro. Like, what? What? You telling me Eminem did what? He said what? They called the mixtape Racist a rap hours? Bro, I don't even want to react to the rest of this video, bro. Bro.